Hello, this is Clone Wars Weekly. I'm your host, Ronan, with...
Bitil! And Quentin QQ Films.
And we're here this week to review a new episode called Missing in Action. And yes, thank you, Bitil. I know what it's called now, thanks.
A few seconds ago, you were like, what's the new one called? And I had to tell you what it was.
I was like, I don't know either.
And I didn't even know it. That was like a point of no return. No, that's next week's. And then it was... Just go!
What do we think of this episode?
I think...
It was weird.
Wait, we should announce something.
What's
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
That's what I want to say.
We never...
Spoiler alert from now on.
We never do this. Why would...
I know, but it's like an important episode.
But it's been...
We never had any spoilers to give out before, sir.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, but they weren't big.
But what's the big spoiler here?
Gregor dies!
Actually, we don't know if he dies or not. He could have survived the explosion due to his heavy...
The episode is called Missing in Action, and I just noticed that. I was like, maybe Gregor's missing in action again!
Oh, he can't be missing in action twice. He was missing in action once. That's why it's called Missing in Action, because when they found him, he was missing in action. I'm missing in action a third time.
So this episode starts off with a sunny day in the void. I, for one, was actually kind of pumped for it, because... Sunny Day was a fantastic episode, and this is going to be the 100th episode, and here we are.
Yeah.
Depressed.
Gazgun and his crew of D Squad go over to this diner, which is pretty much the start of the story.
Oh, wait. Can we focus on something?
What do you want to focus on?
Remember that one creature thing, the droid arc? The... Season 4 droid arc. Well, wait, is it season? No, anyways. It walked up to that guy and stole his chicken.
I saw that! He held him! That was awesome. He just comes out of the alleyway, he's like, and then then he runs away with the chicken.
With his chicken! I should do that.
Why'd you call him a creature, though?
It's a creature.
Alina, I believe they're called.
Sad. Same difference. I rule! Is yes.
You are an imbecile!
Je suis voulez-vous.
He's a sentient being.
Your mother is a sentient being.
Sentient meatbag.
That actually is true.
Now kindly shut your pie hole whilst we get to talk about the runaway chicken.
Wait, what?
There was this chicken. They got stunned by the little... whatever.
No, I don't know
That's
why.
not the point of the story. It was in the background.
But I love...
Where do you think he bought that chicken?
See, he probably bought it at that cantina, and then he couldn't, a diner, and he couldn't finish, so he's like, you know what? This is gonna be later. So he takes the chicken, he's walking home, and that little dude just spikes his ass where he's like, yo man, give me a damn chicken, I'm gonna take it away. And then he gets the chicken and runs away. That's the most...
basically the biggest spoiler, people.
I would have loved to see what happened.
Oh, and Gregor does, but still.
Oh yeah,
that was nothing compared to the chicken being stolen.
Yo,
we'll talk about that later.
Gazgun goes into this diner, and we're greeted by a very large Celestialian voiced by... Who is it? That's Tom Kane, right?
Probably.
I believe so.
It really sounded like him.
Yeah, it probably was.
Anyway, apparently they don't like his species here.
Prejudice was set to maximum in that diner.
So they were going to turn him into frog legs, but he got out of there.
Why were they prejudiced against the little frogman? I don't understand.
I mean, they didn't even get the species right.
I don't understand.
They let plenty of other species in there. I mean,
it's because he was with the Republic.
Yeah, you're
probably know.
Right.
Yeah, it was probably because he was Republic.
Just like, I mean,
he freaking announced it. He was like, "Hey, I'm from the Republic. I'm better than you."
Yeah, that's probably why. But I didn't like that pudgy diner dude.
Of course, you weren't supposed to.
Lots of people seem to like the pudgy dude for some reason. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he was obviously supposed to be just a jerk.
That we've seen in the series, sir.
I was pleased to see a Celestialian, though. This was different. Yeah.
It would have been nice if he was like 9 up and he was like.
But then what happens? They get kicked out of the diner, and then Whack tries to get Gascon to eat garbage tomatoes.
Am I the only one that really...
And he did.
I was cracking up the whole time. It was hilarious. and the garbage really looked quite realistic for some
Looked like
reason.
tomatoes.
I don't know.
And Gregor was taking out the trash at night.
Damn it! You beat me to it. You.
I'll
So
be
then,
editing that out.
no, you can't edit that out. Okay, so then Gregor shows up looking like Obi-Wan's freaky cousin from the Addams family, and then he shows up, and then he's all like, "Oh, I'm sorry, here's some food." Wait, does he bring him food? I can't remember now.
He never brought him food.
What did he?
No, he was just dumping out garbage in the back.
Oh yeah, and then Gregor's all like, "No, sorry, I'm gonna run away now because I'm a clone." But he doesn't know he's a clone because
No, I'm not listening to you.
he has amnesia. Like the game, but more awesome.
Yeah, I
Ow, my liver. Anyways, so then, what do we get?
sorry, just going to bring this up. I love the dialogue between Gazgon and Whack.
That's always classical shiz, right?
Yeah,
like-
it's like
it
classic cartoons, except
There's
in
just
classic
even more of
cartoons.
it in this
speak.
episode, and that was
Wow.
fantastic. It brought a big smile to my face, and I was happy the whole time. So-
Ronan was grinning like a derpy punk from like the Sandy Lands or something.
What?
What indeed. But I love Whack. He was even more awesome. Well, I don't know. I think he was the best in Sunny Day in the Void. That's just me. Like when he
I
was
agree.
trolling the colonel, when he was like saying he should have jumped. Yeah, that was pretty good shiz right there. But it was good in this one too. But yeah, the banter between like Gascon and Whack. That's always been like more like the high.
Classic.
It's been like the highlight of this arc, seeing those two just like troll each other constantly.
Yeah, and they have a good deal of respect for each other now, I've noticed. Just they also, yeah, like you said, troll each other, and that's hilarious.
Well, it's more Whack trolling Gascon than
I know Gazgon had some more anti-droid stuff again, but as usual, Whack put him in his place.
take that, you little frogman.
You prejudiced against droids?
So then we get like you get the Gregor and the Pudgy Man. They were walking, and then the Pudgy Man is all like, "No, don't ever speak with clones." What kind of accent you use?
Don't ever speak about clones again.
Like that?
Son, we're gonna have a problem.
What? I don't.
Don't bring Morley into this.
No.
That wasn't my Morley voice. That was my gangster voice. It sounds similar.
Okay, so then they're walking home, and then Gregor's like, "What's a clone? You know I'm a clone. Well, that's what a clone is because clones are fun for no one." So
Any opportunity to show off your clone
Dad, where
voice,
do
eh,
clones
Bitil?
come from?
So then the Pudgy Man's like, "Don't ask me about clones. No asking him. I'm gonna make him Russian now."
That's actually what his voice sounds like.
It really did sound like
just
his
like
voice
clones.
was.
I'm going to go home now. Shut up and leave me alone, you little piece of.
And don't talk about clones again.
So then D Squad stalks Gregor for a while and kind of hides out and looks at him getting changed in his apartment. And
Maybe I just don't know enough about clones, but was I the only one that was surprised to see that they have like something in their wrist that allows them to be scanned?
of course they had to put that there.
Ah,
Has that been introduced before, or was that
that's probably first.
okay? I was wondering about that. That's actually kind of interesting. I assume Cut LaQuaine probably removed that.
How do you remove it? I mean, it was just like kind of embedded into you. I don't think it's something you can remove.
Maybe like Jango Fett had this disorder where he was like,
I don't know.
"Well, I got a chip in my
Use
arm, so
Some
we clone
surgery
that."
tools.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way of removing it.
Maybe.
Or not.
Either way, Gregor didn't know about it, and that was why they were able to scan it. And that was a very interesting scene. I love the bit where R2 made a hologram of Rex in front of them, and he just jumped into a defensive stance immediately.
I still think the hologram should have been Echo.
You can easily show that he is still a clone, and that was quite smart by the writing stance.
I actually did. That scene was interesting. I
The
guess.
hologram.
No, it wasn't. What am I talking about? That scene was very long and exaggerated. I like the part when he was like talking about the Battle of Zerish.
That was good too.
Yeah, you could hear the background noises,
No,
right?
but I would have preferred if they'd actually shown like flashes.
Yes, that's what I said.
while
One thing I have noticed about the Clone Wars is that they don't ever do flashbacks, and that
They did
it's kind of
Ventress.
irritating because that would have been a perfect moment for that. They almost did though. There were some sounds to it almost, and that was really cool.
I was like, yes, flashback finally, and then no.
I was actually kind of
No
expecting it because like they were kind of like zooming into this really awkward angle. I was like, wait, are they gonna? Nope. You tease, you script teasing bastards. I would have loved to have seen that. You could have seen like Gregor's squad getting like by droids.
Yeah, like more commandos. That would have been awesome.
But no, they don't, and that was a wasted opportunity. That could have been like a really, really good scene. But
I disagree. Yes, I agree. They could have shown that.
It was still a good scene.
It was still a very good scene, and well done too on the writer's part.
How he described it, like how could they make it
vividly? I started
the
imagining
worst
it in
battle
my
in
mind.
the Clone Wars? I mean, they had Echo die. Could it get worse than that?
Quentin! One of these days, Echo's gonna show up and then die again. And then we'll be like, yes, that's death for you.
He'll just be like, no, Echo's still alive?
No, like,
Dead, bro.
they'll be like, oh, okay, Quentin, you still think Echo's alive? Let's bring him back! And then they're gonna make sure he dies this time. He's gonna get shot in the face and crushed by a cruiser.
No, even better, what if, like, Ventress just, like, shows up behind and, like, cuts him in half? Just, like, whoop.
But she doesn't.
Why?
It's not a question of why, it's a question of why not? We don't ask why here. We ask why not, sir? But I'd love to see
Right. Moving along.
right. So then, after Gregor comes to the realization that he was a clone, he gets dressed and shaves. He shaves his Obi-Wan bootleg fro, and then he's all like, clone-ish.
Fro?
I don't know.
He didn't have a fro. He had
He had a fro, damn it. He had an Obi fro.
He had like a comb over.
It was an Obi fro.
Obi fro Kenobi.
Obi fro Kenobi. That's my new nickname
It
for
needs
the.
to be a hair salon in Star Wars.
How do you know there are hair salons probably in Star Wars?
Because there's a droid salon. So.
Yeah, there's droid salons, so I assume that there are hair salons around.
Well, a lot of species don't have hair, sir. See, the
a
problem
lot of
with
species
unarmed
have
forever.
plenty of hair, like Wookiees or towels.
They wouldn't go to like a barber.
Yeah, you're probably right about that, though.
Not the Wookiees, especially not the towels. Like, you get Brunmark in there, he'd be like, he'd pull out a gun and boom, everyone dies. That'd be awesome. But anyways, so then you get Gregor, and he's all in he goes back looking for his armor at the diner. Why it would be in the diner, I have no idea.
Maybe to, I don't know, maybe like...
Why would the dude
electrons?
be smart enough to hide it in the diner where he knows you'd probably
Well,
find...
still, he found his arm anyway.
No. Then the boss, the pudgy man, brings it back in a box. He's like, alright, you see your arm in here? You come take it from me, or I shoot you in the face. So then...
And he
Gregor,
doesn't shoot him in the face, by the way.
no,
That's not how he does.
pudgy guy punches Gregor, and the droids take down the pudgy guy. And
I feel like Gregor should have taken him down. Like,
They
have
had to
Gregor
They had
like,
to get the droids doing something.
they
Oh,
were
good point.
resisting. That was...
I mean, really, what else have they done?
what was awesome!
Oh, of course. I was talking about the
Max
astromechs.
is always awesome.
Oh.
Like, the fact that he knows how to fly a ship.
Fly ship! But then... So then Gregor gets his armor, and we get like a big Michael Bay blowdown in the hangar oil tanking area place of no return. I don't know what the hell to call it. Damn it! Don't judge me.
You finished it
Prejudice
off Michael
set
Bay,
to
sir.
maximum.
It was Michael Bay explosions going on there. You can't admit it. He was shooting droids, and they were blowing up when they.
Not every explosion has to be involved with Michael Bay.
Yes, it does!
The big ones, the big beast, the one that just goes for no reason, like in Transformers. Like,
Explained it that these were all like fuel cells.
oh, you fool! When he shot like droids, they just like explode randomly, and I'd be like,
Maybe it
They
was-
don't.
they did.
What were you watching?
I was watching whatever it is we're talking about right now. I believe
You mean Missing in Action, the episode we're reviewing right now?
that's the name of the episode.
There was no explosions when the droids were shot. It was only when those fuel cells were
Oh,
shot.
no, I'm pretty sure
An
that...
argument needs to be made here.
Your
In the comments.
memory is...
You didn't even know the name of the
Pathetic.
episode until I told you.
I was thinking about the substance of the story and whether or not I liked Gregor's death. How can I help it if I forget something so trivial?
That's the name of the episode. It's why we're here.
You thought
is it?
droids exploded.
Droids do explode.
Quentin.
Quentin.
Don't
The
pull me
droids
into
explode.
this! Ah!
Quentin.
I'll explain or something.
Okay, anyway, so then droids exploding, Gregor blowing up barrels. Barrels. And then we get like a big brouhaha breaking up between the droids and Gregor. And then, where does it go?
Max leaves Colonel.
Yeah, Whack leaves the...
Yes! I love that scene! It was so awesome! Like, Gregor, he's fighting, and there's the
Then it equaled in Gregor's death.
No, wait, so Whack, in all actuality, was the reason for Gregor dying. Then again, that,
Debatable.
but it is
Charger's the reason Echo died.
What?
Even though he didn't die.
not right. But I love that one scene when, like, the colonel fell over, he's like, save yourself! Whack's just like, okay! And he just, like, runs off and leaves him. That is so what I would have done.
That was awesome.
That was brilliant.
It was totally awesum. It made me
Because
think
it was
to myself,
exactly what Whack's character is. And
yes.
A
as much as
troll
he respects
in awesome
the
ways.
gas gun, like, it's what he's like. So
It's just a
that's
troll.
what is
Nothing.
hilarious about it.
I loved it. He didn't even, like, hesitate. He just, like, took off and left the poor
He was
bastard.
following orders.
Yeah, that's just what he wants you to think. In all actuality, this was him getting what
Let me
he
guess.
wanted.
Jar Jar is secretly a Sith and has been plotting to overthrow the Republic.
Oh, you think that's... I knew it! See, I'm not the only one that thinks that. I'm finally happy that I've found another to join with my Jar Jar conspiracy cult.
Anyway, I also liked that they were going to go back for Gregor.
But then they...
Yeah, they didn't go back for Echo.
Because Echo died with no
Hey!
point of...
Wait. That's
No.
not nice. At
Why-
least Gregor had seconds to talk about before he died.
But Gregor wasn't suicidal. Gregor, like,
Are
literally...
we really going to go through this again?
We haven't gone through it.
Yeah,
We
we
have
haven't
gone
gotten
through
through
this
this with the
before.
audience, heart to heart.
We haven't done it on
What do you
the
think,
podcast
audience?
yet. Okay, see, it's
Do you
like...
think Echo's still alive?
No, we did, bro. Okay,
You
so... But
have
I...
a
Oh,
minute to
but-
talk about the word of Echo?
Shut your face!
dude, your
We're
pile...
going to be reviewing this episode, and we're going to not go off onto this imbecilic conversation.
of Echo.
We went over it in a previous episode.
Did?
Yes, we did.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah,
Remember the
we're
angry
back,
episode?
people.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, I actually did want to mention that after watching the episode like a few more times, well, not like a few more times, but you know what I mean, like watching it again, I have to say, Gregor's death, like I would have preferred if it didn't happen now, but it was handled pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Like, whoa.
plenty of other great characters have had terrible deaths. And
Echo.
Like, Tarkin.
he got a good send-off, that's for sure.
He did. See, that
Who
was
would want to die with a ton of explosions going around you, defending a bunch of other
I mean,
guys and saving the
He
universe?
survived the first, 5 explosions, right?
But I mean, like, just the way, like, they were building it up, like, you didn't know if he was actually going to make it or if he, like, well, we still don't really know for sure.
Yeah,
To be
because
honest, he could come
you didn't
back.
really
I'm not-
see what
There
happened.
were a few hints about that.
Like-
and that's pretty tough armor. Yeah, he's probably dead, but there's still an episode left. We'll see.
Like,
Like,
remember
Well,
you
once
and I-
again,
No.
missing in action.
Let's just
In-
assume that he's dead for the
in-
sake of arguments right now. And
Yeah, remember, Ronan, you and I were talking about before the podcast how if they had him come back in like a later season, like saying how he would return someday.
yeah,
If in a later season he just like shows up, that would be pretty awesome, actually.
it kind of would be. Like, I'm not normally a fan of Commandos, but I was really sold on this character. It's kind of a shame that we don't get to see him more. I was expecting him to die maybe the next episode.
Exactly, yeah. But then another thing I have to mention, because I've been seeing this so much in arguments, is like the comparison between like Gregor and Karen Travis's commandos. Okay, I just want to say this right now. What I think that Dave is, he's not using any of what she did besides besides the armor. And even that's I don't think that was her design or anything. That was just like the story.
From the game, right?
Yeah. So, but that's the only thing that's in similarities with her commandos. Like, they don't, like, Gregor doesn't go talking about Mandalorian war chants and sacking people's grenades.
Yes. Thank goodness you said that.
But everyone keeps saying, like, why didn't Gregor do this, or why didn't he do that? Well, because he's not Karen Travis.
He doesn't know who he is first,
that
and he's
too.
not that. He's not
exactly
Karen
right.
Travis's.
Exactly,
and he was a fantastic character.
He was brilliantly done. Like, I was actually surprised how well they pulled him off.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
compared to such a short amount of time too.
That was actually pretty good.
The entire Onderon arc failed to get me invested in any of their characters, and this did it in under 20 minutes.
I got to tell you, the writers of this arc, the writers of this arc are like, did
he do the Hardin arc?
No.
Yeah.
Good God!
It's amazing. It's like redemption right there.
This is redemption. I mean, like, I have to give him props to be able to like make a great character and then write him off, but still make really
great characters.
That too, yeah,
that's true.
I mean, they're like, these episodes have been like some of the best in the entire series, like bar none. Like,
yeah, this and the Young Jedi arc have given me hope for season 5. Like,
I think this may be one of the best seasons.
Fantastic, and this episode, I have some issues with it, but I will kind of reserve judgment until I see how it plays out. There's still a lot they can do, and
we know what the next one's probably going to be about, right? They go up to that ship to try and stop the droids from blowing it up or some crap like that.
Well, didn't they fix that problem with the shuttle down below?
I thought so, but that's what it said on the preview guide. It said something like they're going up to that ship to stop the droids once. No. You know what they're doing? They were loading explosives onto that cruiser to fly the cruiser into some Republic outpost that was having like a Republic gathering in the outpost. They were going to fly that ship right into it, just like, boom.
Okay. All right. Well, that actually makes a lot more sense now.
But now it's called a point of no return, so I don't like the sound.
I worry for the sound of that.
Yeah, I'm a tad worried, but have faith. This arc is.
They can't kill droids.
Yes, they can.
They couldn't even kill that patrol droid in the one episode with Ventress and Luminara.
But I'm saying, like, what if Whack, like, flies the ship away and crashes it into an unknown planet, killing himself?
No.
That would really be
what if the Colonel did that? What if the Colonel? No! I could probably see the Colonel doing that more than Whack. Because Whack, he'd just be like,
I mean, he's proven himself to run away from something. This episode.
He wouldn't do. He'd probably like take off. He'd be in the escape pod, like cheesing it back to like seconds.
Gascon needs to get to an escape pod and realize it's only too late that Whack has stolen it.
That would be actually pretty awesome, actually. But I like Gascon, so I don't want any of these characters to die.
Same here, and that is a work. That is a great work right there, because we've gotten invested in these characters, and I've never thought that possible since so many terrible episodes before.
And these characters are
not terrible, but
droids and frogmen.
Written.
No, but isn't that like amazing how they can make you so invested in astromechs, pit droids, and frogmen?
It's all about the characters, not what they look like, and that is what is a remarkable achievement right there.
Droids. I didn't know they could speak basic though. Like, that was kind of weird when I first heard Whack. I was like, whoa, what?
Bendiskin for the win!
Yes, he's like, better engineered pit droids, huh?
Yeah.
He must have driven like Neo insane before Neo dropped them off there.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I could just see those, like, he could just be like trolling Neo when they're in battle. That would just be like,
Stealing his blasters.
that would be awesome.
Hand me the grenade. Whack. Whack. Whack.
Just like cheesing it with the grenades, like trying.
They should have an episode with Neo and the one Jedi that he serves with, and whack.
That would actually be pretty interesting.
Wasn't the Jedi? Who is it now? It's not Adi.
Stasa Lee, right?
Stasa Lee, yeah. So
That would be awesome.
that.
And then again, Neo killed Stasa Lee.
Wah, wah, wah.
Mm.
Oh well.
Well,
It would be very weird if Whack was in the back of that speeder and you could be like,
No!
"Hey, what happened to the Jedi?"
Oh.
And then Neo would be like, "Oh, they hit a tree." Yep. Okay.
You're a dick, Quentin. Just for that, I hope they bring Echo back just to squash his nuts in.
Why, sir?
You're the
Why must you very much insult Echo like this?
I'm not insulting Echo. I'm insulting your dreams, Quentin.
Wait a minute. We're still recording.
Well, no,
okay,
duh.
we
let's
ended
wrap this up, shall we?
Wait, but we didn't. Did we finish the? No, we didn't mention
We
how.
didn't give our review thingies.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to get to our rating.
But what about like Gascon's little monologue thing?
His little remembrance of...
Yeah, like he's gonna be like, "We'll bring your memory back to Coruscant. We'll wait for
well,
you." What does that mean?
That is very
It
kind
means
of
he's
him, but
waiting
it's
for him,
terrible.
sir.
Gregor,
course
unlike
he's-
what most other people have done. I remember when Bala Ropal was killed, they didn't
They
really
just
think
left his body.
I heard somewhere that they took it back to Coruscant somehow, but they didn't even make mention of that. Like, Master, he's dead. Okay, yeah.
He is dead.
So, whereas here, Gregor actually gets a very good send off by these characters, and Gasgon is awesome, Wax awesome.
No, Whack isn't just awesome. He is like extreme. No, he's advanced awesome. That's what he is. He's like advanced darkness, but he's advanced awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Sponge.
Okay, let's wrap this up, shall we?
Why do you always use that voice? We'll wrap this up.
It's because you used to talk like that when you would do the segment.
When I did it was finesse. It had class.
Yeah, if you say
Art-
so, Junior.
It wasn't about. Wait, I forgot what I was going
It wasn't about numbers or mass destruction.
Hold on, wait. It's not about wanton slaughter. It's about finesse.
The quote.
Doing less, more.
Why? Why did you write it down?
I didn't write it down. I
okay,
remembered
bye.
it.
Stop! Batil,
I
your rating, please.
I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 because the episode itself was pretty solid. The only thing that kind of killed it was they bring in this really good character and kill him off from what we can assume. Shut up! Shut up! Fucking damn it! So then, that's pretty much the only thing that I didn't like. But the death was good, but it's just they brought him in only to kill him off. That kind of killed it for me. But the whole episode was like beautifully done. Beautiful, I say.
Yeah.
Remember
Clinton?
when I said in my favorite episode, the Christmas special, the one that we did, I was like, a city battle. And I got a city battle. Finally.
It's not really.
No, I
yeah,
just
you
knew
talked
that.
about that, didn't you? Well, it wasn't exactly a city battle, but
It still counted.
okay.
In
Well,
my eyes, it was visually pleasing.
What do you give it out of 10, man? Just
I give it 10 out of, 9.9 out of 10. Because I don't like to make numbers exact.
we have got to get him rating better.
he's turning into Corey. What did Corey give that one episode that one time?
A question mark.
Corey, I know what you're probably thinking.
Question mark out of 5. Or out of 10.
We asked Corey what he's gonna rate. He's like, I'm gonna rate it with a question mark. What the? What the hell does that even mean? I don't know what that. What? Question mark.
Okay. Moving on to my section of the rating. Yeah, Bitil pretty much summed it up for me because this was a fantastic episode. Like, I don't have a whole lot of complaints. Yes, Gregor's introduction and then immediate killing off was kind of disappointing. And yeah, it's really frustrating because he was a fantastic character too.
Beautifully done. You're beautifully done.
But he did get a pretty good send-off, and there's a possibility he might not be dead. His thoughts, I don't know. But I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Just a solid episode. They didn't disappoint quite
It was
as much
legit.
as I was fearing, and they did a good job with everything else. So
Yeah, it was like the episode itself. I thought it was actually, this whole arc has been like really well done. Like, surprisingly. I thought it's going to be one of my least favorite arcs. It's actually my favorite arc of the season so far.
they move right off of the fantastic young Jedi and do yet another good story. That's not what I've usually seen with their arcs. Of normally there's like a
Good
good
job,
arc, and then
Saz.
things just go to bad filler again. But
Yeah, but this, see, with this arc, there hasn't been any filler from what I've seen. Like, it's
everything
been
is just important to the story.
Straight to the point.
I
exactly
can't
like
wait till I get these on DVD and I can watch them all back to back to back to
Yeah.
back, because
Or
that's sort
piracy
of how they
could
feel
work.
like they're intended to be watched.
yeah, like
I approve piracy.
no, you can't say that. We don't want to get sued.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll have to bleep that. And damn, which
Oh my
one,
gosh.
man? What if the government's listening to us right now?
They always are, sir.
They're sending
Or
over white.
the IRS.
What if sending over like White Jimmy and Black Jim to kick our ass?
Wait,
Who is it?
they're always. Oh no.
Big White Jim
We got Ronan.
got Ronan. Uh-oh. So I guess we're gonna have to probably.
Wow, this has been Cloud Wars Weekly. I'm Quentin, and I'm closing this episode for now.
Oh.
Bye.
Ta-da!